Record here. Okay. Hey guys. Thanks for getting on. Hey Nancy Mayfield, how are you doing? Sherry, hi. Yeah. Tanner, y'all all say something because if you are on live, what that little white speck there is, if you're on live, then we will have a drawing for a goodie, okay, for this. So hoping everybody can see this one okay, if anybody's on Zoom with me. If not, we will record it anyway and then post it on YouTube for the hearing impaired, okay, for closed captioning. All right, so we'll get started. I've got, where did y'all go? Did I miss something, Sherry? Hey, Missy. Okay, there you are. Y'all can see me okay, right? You tell me if you can. Okay. All right. So we'll get started. Want to welcome everybody to our January meeting. We haven't been together live since November. And so, you know, got to get on here and talk about some stuff, right? And all the stuff that's coming up. It looks really dark. Okay, Jennifer, thank you. Hey, Angel. You're loading. Oh, okay. Okay. I hope it wasn't on that on Facebook, right? Okay, Sherry. But thanks for posting that, okay? We'll get started here. The top sellers for this month, and I loaded this earlier this afternoon on the team page on Scintillating Stars, but the top sellers for the month so far, Strawberry Rose, Himalayan White, and the Himalayan Pink, Angel, and Stitch, By the Candlelight, which is the warmer of the month for next month, and it's an LED and it flickers. And Lisa, I butcher your name all the time. Hey, Lorraine Buckner, she did a little enhancement on hers and made it look really, really cute. So, and she posted that on the team page. So y'all have to look at that, okay? Y'all can see my junk majorly. Here, I'll hold my hand up where you can't see it, right? Okay, Fragrance Flower Luna is in the top 10. Lovey Bear Clip, Inhale and Exhale the scent, and Angel EXP 624 bar. Can you tell I don't have little ones anymore? Hey, Pam, that watch Lilo and Stitch. Anyway, so that's the top 10 bestsellers so far this month, and like I said, I posted them earlier on the team page, so you can go back and see that. We had a great 2019. We rocked it with sales. I haven't gone back to compare to 2018. What we got, Luna Juice for everyone. That's right. Girl, that was so bad at the state fair. Ooh, I don't know if I'll get over that. But I haven't gone back and compared the numbers to 2018 or previous years. I need to do that. I think I've got that loaded somewhere, like on a graph. But our team, just our team, sold $247,195.11. Just our team, okay? And then our group sales for 2019 were almost $2 million. It was $1,988,007.51. So like I posted earlier, I like to round up, so I'll call it 2 million. And I want to explain a little bit about that because, hey, Misty and Brenda, we as a group sold almost 2,000. I'm sorry, the people that are on YouTube, be on the YouTube later, will be looking at the back of my paper. But where we sold almost 2 million Gary and I don't make money off all of that. That goes down the line. We get paid, as I do this, we get paid 3 down on the numbers that we qualify for. So we have to have 4 directors in place, and then we get paid on 3 generations of directors. Okay, so you can look at the compensation plan. I posted the streams of income. It kind of shows it there. Our old compensation plan that we had in the catalog, and I don't know if it's in this new catalog or not. I just opened this up. I just got my stuff like at 5 o'clock this afternoon. I was just going to get on here and tell y'all. I have no idea. Yeah, this compensation plan, I like the old one we used to have that was about half that size and had all the different colors in it. Hang on a second. Let me see if I've got one here right.
You need my phone?
I do not need your phone. There we go. It's this compensation plan. I like this one better. Colors do me good, right? So, hey, Jamie, you did get on. It shows what all you have to meet and what all you get paid on as you hit those numbers, okay? So that's the old one. The new one's not as colorful. Let me put this back so I found a catalog from spring of 2008 when I opened up a notebook, and that I was working on something else. And I was like, I didn't know I had that one. But, okay, just to let you know that that's where we were on our sales, okay? Then I looked on our workstation a while ago at our downline report and to see who's promoted or done anything so far this month. And Lindsay Schuster has certified this month. She joined in October. And I believe, Lindsay, I believe you're in Wisconsin. But way to go, girl. So I posted that. Y'all probably seen that. And then Lisa Buchter, and Lisa just slapped me upside the head if I'm not saying it right. Norma's daughter. It's how I always remember. But she hit Sensational Start Level 1 on January 6th. So she's been rocking it. She's just done really, really well. Now these are team people, so if y'all have got team members that have promoted or done something really fantastic, please post it on there or get on the Zoom call with me, and we can talk. We can all talk live on there. So but post it please in our comments if you've got team members that, hey Molly, I've been thinking about you. But if you've got team members that have done something really, really fantastic, I'm up to date on our team stats reports through December. So if you missed that, I'm pretty sure I posted that on the team page. I also emailed it to our team members. So check your email, check your spam if you didn't get that, okay? But watch the team page for shout outs on these and other promotions that as they happen, and any good stuff that's going on, like Sensational Start or Shooting Stars, that kind of thing. If you missed World Tour registration and you really wanted to go, you can register on site at the available locations. And if it's closed, the registration is closed right now, but if it's not sold out, you can walk in, you can just walk in on site and register there, okay? The on-site registrations that are still available: Boston, Denver, Grand Rapids, Minneapolis, Orlando, Portland, Houston, and Tucson, and Montreal, Toronto, and Winnipeg. And then there's in Germany, where we've got downline, there's openings at the 3 places there. And then Australia. And we don't have anybody in Australia right now, so I didn't worry about that. I just deleted it because it was taking up more room, right? On-site registration is $100 for the consultant and $40 for guests. The consultant registration includes a world tour kit, and each guest registration includes a special gift. And they'll only take credit card payments if you walk in. And if they can't provide you with a world tour kit on site, one will be mailed to you by April 21st. So anyway, then I got on down in there and forgot to delete some stuff from last time. So we'll move along, okay? So I wanted to talk tonight about transition. And like I said, we just got our stuff in today. I ordered the Tools to Go kit that you had until the 15th of January to order, and it had a pack of catalogs, a pad of these, the product list, and a pack of the showcase brochures. I love, 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 love these. And also these host join, and I haven't even opened these to see how they're different from before. I had a bunch made from Vistaprint, and I'm not sure what they were thinking. I think I've told y'all about that. One of them it's the host brochure, and it doesn't say anything about hosting or vice versa. Oh, this is pretty nice. It's all here. I like this. And we can't personalize this one, but that's okay. We can put our labels on it, on the back of it, and go with it, right? I'm not sure how much all that personalizing helps or hinders, or if anybody looks at it. That's something else I was going to ask later. But I'll show you what I got today. So we got this, and we got the catalogs, and Gary's already started stamping them. That was one thing I was going to ask you guys. We have a rubber stamp that looks like this right here. Y'all see that? Y'all see that right there? I'm trying to show on one and not getting the other. Okay, our rubber stamp just looks like that. And so we're not buying labels and stuff, and that saves money, right? So we put it like in the center here on our catalogs, okay? And I'll watch this one to make sure I'm getting where I need to be. I have read where some other consultants are using, like, I'll tell them at my desk or at the work table, they're using like this size label, and they're putting their story on it and a picture or some whatnot. And that's an added expense. And if anybody is doing that, not just putting the regular label with just your name on it or doing the stamp like we are, but if you're buying the bigger label, putting your picture on it and printing off some stuff, are you seeing revenue return on that? Is it just busy work, or is it something that's generating revenue for you? So if anybody's got any feedback on that, I'd love to hear it. You do the labels with the story, Sherry. Okay. And what kind of, do you think you get better sales with that? I mean, I need some feedback on that. So if you want to get with me on that, I'd love to hear from it. Right now, I'm not going to do it because I've got Gary here to stamp these things, and we're going to get them stamped. We have 3 events in February. So we got to get ready for that stuff. Okay. Every once in a while, I'll reach up there and scroll and make sure y'all not saying something else. Okay. Got the product training guide. Yeah, Sherry, I get it. So I'm just wondering. I did all the personalizing with the host join brochure and that kind of thing and ordered those. Not sure what kind of difference that's making, but I think they're a cute idea. I guess maybe I just need to try some. Product training guide. Just got this like at 4 o'clock this afternoon, 4:35, whatever time it was. It was late. And that little old boy had 7 boxes on there because we got our catalogs and everything. So I'm sure he was like going, dang the pages. But I'm anxious to look through this. You know, it's always chock full of information and good investment to make, right? So get that booger. And we got our catalogs. I think I ordered enough to take us through the summer. Got them discounted. And also with a $500 order. I'm sorry, people. I meant to turn, clear. I meant to turn off my notifications. I don't want to mess it up. But I ordered enough catalogs, got them on sale, and got my shipping paid. So I hope I got enough to take me through the summer, and we'll have them. But that's just how I try to get it done when they come out. Showcase brochure. Y'all know I love this booger. It's got all the stuff on the back, my fave. I know this is in the catalog, but this is bigger. And I always, when I use this, like with fundraisers, get in the catalog. Make a copy of the Combine and Save, which is on page 64 and 65 this time. And then I tuck that inside the showcase brochure. That's what I do for parties too. I've got to where I scatter some catalogs out because they might find something else that we didn't really talk about. Ooh, I hadn't seen anything about that, Lorraine. I got testers. I ordered to get our totes up to date. Those are my transition testers, and we ordered one pack, one whole new pack, because by the end of our last Christmas show, Gary was like, those testers aren't smelling. He said, we just need to buy some new ones. And so we did. And y'all know it shows we don't have our bars out where everybody can fondle them. We've got them put back, and so they do the testers. That's also how we sell our bars out, because we'll take away testers as they sell out, and then they'll buy something else, right? But I think the labels with Story is just busy work for me, but I do like my pick on the label. I'm thinking, that's what I was thinking this afternoon, Brenda, was because they'll remember it's that couple from Kentucky. I've had somebody say that to me. She wasn't going to buy anything from me. She goes, oh, I buy from that couple from Kentucky. And I was like, I don't have Gary, it's me. But yeah, I'm thinking maybe my picture on there, not so much my story. Nobody wants to hear my story at this point. They're like, she's an old lady and needs to get out of here. This catalog, I'm going to get in the recliner after we get off of here and just sit and peruse this booger. But I'm really excited about this too. And I might have gotten off a little bit. Imagine that. But I do at parties use this, and I run off copies of the bundle and save pages and tuck them in here. Or that's for fundraisers. I do it that way. But I put them on my clipboard with this for parties, and then they can flip over and see how everything comes. And I think that works well. You can ask Lisa. Her mama did parties with me for years. So, and this right here, the product list. We'll label, actually, Gary will stamp this right here. He'll go through and stamp all of them. And then this is what we use at events, lay them out on the table. And if they want to walk by and walk off with something, they can walk by and walk off with this, right? If they're serious, we'll get down to brass tacks with the showcase brochure. And if they buy something, they'll get a catalog. So, and I also ordered the samples. Hang on a second. Of the washer whiffs and the Scent Soft and the laundry liquid. I think I got laundry liquid. This is over here to the side for me to take a picture and send a complaint in to Scentsy because they were just all packed loose in the box, okay? There's a pack of catalogs on top of this box. See how it's done? The warmer is okay, but I'm going to send in and ask for a new box to be sent to me because there was a pack of catalogs sitting on top of this in a big box. So get that taken care of after a while. So we've talked about what I got today with the transition and the things that we'll need to get started good for spring. But also today, we were able to order the new sales kits if we wanted to order them. So I ordered, going to order, and I hope they don't sell out, but since you can only get one per consultant, they shouldn't. I prefer the showcase brochures. Personally, that's mine. And Lorraine, I got some pet samples too back before Christmas. I hope they don't change them. But to hand out at shows, or if it's somebody I know that's got a pet, then I'll put it in their order when I send them out. But I was excited about that. Really excited about that. I think the product sheets they're real small, and the writing on them and everything. And if you're old like me, it's hard to see. But I lay them out at events, and then if their interest is piqued, then we'll turn around and we'll grab the showcase brochure where things are a little brighter and a little bigger, okay? And then if they buy, then we give them a catalog. Or if they're a regular customer that comes through, because we've done those shows enough that we've got customers, and they're not buying that day, but I know who they are, I make sure they get their catalog before they leave. Yep. Okay, so today in my order, I added the new season sales kit that's got the warmers in it, and it's got the diffuser and the mini fan diffuser. It's like, oh my goodness. Anyway, got a mini warmer and 3 warmers, and I can't even pronounce some of those. I actually, I wasn't going to tell y'all this, but oh, you ordered the scent and the clean kits. I haven't done it. I probably wish I had, Jamie. But I was on my workstation looking for news articles for tonight. And I was like, what did that do? Go to Spanish or something? What's it doing when I click on that? And it was the name of the warmers in the sales kits. I ain't right. I know I'm not. Is it Terrazzo? Warmer, the Wispy Willow, and the Marrakesh. Anyway, it was enough that I thought it was in another language, y'all. It wasn't in Western Kentucky. Also, I ordered the sales kit for the scent, and that has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bars and 4 oils. Isn't that great? I didn't expect that at all, but that would explain why it's the cost that it is, right? Hey, Kim, you do watch, you go to bed. I know you got to get up in the morning. Um, yeah, the sales, the scent new season sales kit is $108. And I was like, oh my word. Well, it's because it's got oils in it too. And we do well with oils. We did well with diffusers, and I hope we do just as well with these new diffusers. But that explains why the new season, the home kit, is so much. It's got two diffusers in it, even though they be a mini diffuser, fan diffuser. Here I go yawning. But remember, on these kits, we get PRV. So if you're having any trouble with sales this month, which we should be able to hit it, but if you are, that 240 is that's gonna help you. Any of the kits that you buy, you're gonna get the PRV off of them. And so, yeah, Johnny Appleseed Counter Clean. Can you imagine that? That stuff is so good. So the Clean and Laundry new season sales kit's $81. It's got pink cotton in the dryer disc, laundry liquid, and washer whiffs. And then Johnny Appleseed is in all the cleaners and the dish soap. So good stuff. Good stuff. Did anybody order the body sales kit? I don't use any of it. I gift it, and I use like the hand cream and the hand soap. I'll use those as $10. I was afraid of that, Brenda. Last catalog, we had so many that were $12. I thought they're going to go up. So, yeah. So if anybody's using oils, or if your customers are using oils, it's a good point, Brenda. They need to order it this month. They can get it for $9, right? So one of my little gals, she ordered the Dash and all that stuff because she loves it, and they're doing away with it. But she ordered that. But I use the hand cream and the hand soap or the lotion, that kind of stuff. I use those as host rewards. If I have a hostess has a good party, I throw them in something extra that they didn't ask for. Okay, and it's usually that, and then also I use the samples so that maybe we can get reorders from that. But the body new season sales kit's $138, and it's got now and then and all the body stuff, fragrance mist. That'll be good. And then the prickly pear and agave comes in the same things, and the soaks. Those two scents. I'm not real crazy about prickly pear and agave, but I guess I need to warm it and see what it smells like. You love the hand soap. The hand soap has what I'm allergic to in it, so I can't use it, but I'd love to be able to. And the soap's amazing. That's good. Hey, Tricia. Thanks for getting on. And I love y'all's feedback on here, okay? And I know y'all must hate Zoom. Nobody's on it but me. But that's okay. Now, the new sales kits went on sale today at noon Pacific time. And they'll go through the 31st, 11:59 p.m. on the 31st of January, or while supplies last, whichever comes first. But the kits are limited to one per consultant, so I'm hoping that they will last. And they're available through the workstation only. Okay. And then my next thing I was going to talk about was the labeling that we have already talked about. But that was interesting. I like that feedback. Thank you so much. We were talking about labeling the catalogs if you just do like a stamp, which Gary gets the fast drying ink, so it's not like it smears everywhere. But he'll sit down in there in the kitchen and stamp like 100 of them and go off and let them dry, and he'll come back, take those up and put them in a box, and we'll start another bunch of them. One of the major focuses that I want to work on in 2020 is team building. We're fortunate that we hit our sales goals. Knock on wood, we've hit them. Okay, we really to sustain and to continue for everyone. If you really want to get the best bang for your buck for the time that you're putting in, team building is the way to go. So that being said, I want to start doing a one-on-one with our direct recruits and anyone else that is interested on our team or that's on the call that's interested in participating in this. Get with me on a time that's good for you. I will be reaching out to our team, especially our own recruits or the ones that have rolled up to us who are our frontline, which means you are directly under us. You're not under somebody that signed up under us or somebody that signed up under somebody that signed up under us. You know what I'm saying? So, but just let me know, reach out to me if you want to do that. But I will be reaching out to those people, okay? And we're doing team birthday and team anniversaries different this year, so be watching your mailboxes. It's pretty, I thought it was pretty neat. I had fun doing it. So we're going to do that, okay? Another thing, something that I don't do that probably a lot of y'all do, and if somebody's really good at it, I would love for you to get on here live and share, because I know y'all get tired of just hearing me, and Gary and I don't do everything, and we don't do everything perfect by no means, and we can all learn from everybody. Take these off and see if I can see a little bit better now. There we go. But if you have a group, a private page for your customers as a group page, and you're doing really well with that, I'd love to hear from you, and love for you to go live and share what you do and what your benefits are and what you're reaping from the time that you're putting into that. Gary and I have a business page, so I really, and you know, with your private group page for your customers, you really can't offer anything that we can't offer it anyway. So I've just continued to use our business page rather than doing a private page. Our business page and our home page. You know, I'll post something about once a day on there about Scentsy, and then my friends and my customers, they'll get on there and buy or not, or talk about it and get everybody else excited about it and sell like 9 counter cleans in one day, that, you know, that kind of thing. So, but I would love to have your feedback on that, on your private pages for your customers. What's it called? I'm having a brain too. I have them all the time. And then there was another one that I was going to talk to you about, ask about. It's gone. I can't think of it. But if you're on live, be sure and say something before we get off of here, before we close down the meeting, so that I can do a drawing for the live attendees for a goodie, okay? And our next call chat will be on February 17th. VIP page. Thank you, Angel. Our next call chat will be February 17th at 8 p.m. Central. And if you need something in between now and then, give us a holler. You know where we are. I'm usually pretty good about getting right back to you. And I've noticed that over the weekend and several days, y'all just get on there and you help each other, and that's what it's all about. It's our team page, so just get on there and help each other. That's great. It's the VIP page. If I think of it, I'll get on here. I'll just get on the team page and ask you about it. But there was something else going through my mind that I wanted to ask you about and get some feedback. And Sabrina Lure is going to do a video for us, and then we will do a watch party, I guess. I'll try to do that on here. She's in Germany, and she is a downline superstar director in Germany, and the Germans are over half of our group now. They add somebody every day. They add team members. So I want her to talk with us about what she's done to get her team and her group where they are. So she got 4 directors this fall. So she made superstar director. And she's really, really sweet gal. So good people. And we have our Army people that Sherry recruited, that Sharon Warshaw, that it all branched out from there over to Germany. So anyway, does anybody have any questions that I've missed? And maybe if while we're thinking about that, I might think of what else it was that I wanted to get your opinion on. Telling you, I think they have a pill for what's going on in my head that I need to get. I'm glad you all can use that body stuff. That's great. I'm afraid I'd be one big blister. Okay. Okay. Jen Hoffman was on here watching. And you guys, if you have former team members, Sherry Rudge, I wish we had your snow. It's colder than Will Digger's tutu here right now, but I think it's just enough to get us sick. See there, I lost my train again. Oh, one thing I wanted to tell you is, yeah, I think on fundraisers, okay, Tanner, I see that. We have a video that I need to tag you on. Y'all, let me get back to that fragrance flower. But on the fundraisers, what happens with those is, Tanner, you decide how much of your commission you want to give to whatever cause it is that you're doing, okay? And then I try to go the cheapest way about it, as far as I use the showcase brochures and put that bundle and save in here. If you don't want to do the bundle and save, you don't have to do the bundle and save. You can decide, you can do scent circles, just scent circles, if that's what you want to do. And we have the video that we did, and there's also a group that we could get you added to as far as fundraisers. I think it's called Sensational Fundraisers. I think Brenda or somebody added somebody today to that. So that would be good, Tanner. We'll follow up on that, okay? And on the bath bomb front, I think one of the reasons that I think they'll be back once they figure out how to make them last as far as the shelf life, okay? I've read a couple, 3 things about that, but that's what's going on with bath bombs. And Jennifer Cunningham, that was another thing I was going to touch on. Sell the snot out of fragrance flowers this month at $16, and then next month they go to $18. And they did get another village making the flowers, okay? So, and that's what that's all about as far as it, them being back ordered and that kind of thing. It was just simply the demand for them. So they went up on them to 18. I still think that's a steal for what we're getting, and they're so classy looking. But yeah, fragrance flowers. It's kind of like at the time when they came out was diffusers. I was like, we'll never sell those things, but we sure did. It made a difference in our business, that's for sure. Okay, Melita, you're still up. Bless it. Shelby, thanks for getting on. Okay. Anything else? If y'all can't think of anything, does anybody want to share anything about a fundraiser with Tanner? I've got, and there's stuff in the files too, Tanner, on the business, on our team page about that, more than just mine. Of course, there's fundraising trainings in the workstation. But then there's that group that we can get you added to too, where you can get more ideas. Why did they get rid of? I don't think they were selling, Sherry. I don't think those wraps were selling. You know, I'm a big gamer. Okay, you've been watching on Tanner's phone. Okay, Carly, get your name in the pot, right? Okay. All right. All right, Lisa, I'll tag you on that too. We've got that video that we do. What was that? There I go again. I start reading stuff and then I forget what I was going to do. Though the wraps. Okay, that's what. I'm crazy. You know that Scentsy Go solid? I went for over a year thinking that it just had a solid light, that it didn't change. So I thought it was lighting up through that wrap, just didn't change color. And the reason I thought that is when they came out with that, they gave us one at convention. I think it was at convention that had purple trim on it. And it lit up with just a solid light, regular light. And you put the wrap on there, it's pretty neat. So I thought that's what was going on the whole time with that booger right there. And boy, did I feel like a goober when I found out it didn't even light up. I was like, what do you mean it doesn't light up? I had to go back and revisit that. So I think the wraps didn't sell because, number one, they're going to buy the Scentsy Solid for $35 rather than the one that lights up. Most people are. And then, so what are you going to put the wrap on? That's what I'm thinking. I don't know about y'all. Okay, me too on fundraiser video. Okay, I'll get it. It's on our page. I'll find it and tag y'all. Okay, but you don't have to do it that way. And also, I'll find the name of that group and get it on there. But on fundraisers, remember, Scentsy doesn't do a form thing for you on fundraising. Okay, it's how much you want to give to the cause. And what Gary and I do is usually 20 to 25% of our commission we give. It's according to what it is and who it is. If it's cancer, it's usually close to my heart, and we'll do 25%. But what I do is I'll make up however many packets they say they want, and I tell them I get all the packets back, used or unused. I need all of my paperwork back because that's where the money goes. Okay, that's where you're spending money. And so one year at Callaway, we had it was about $4,500, and then the next time it was just maybe $2,500. kind of lost our audience with it, but they were doing it for prom. The class that was in charge of prom was doing that. And then the teacher that was doing that, she retired and she works where Gary works now. So, but you know, we would tell them if we get all of our paperwork back, either used or unused, we'll give you an additional 5%. So that's what I would go with. Okay. Something like that. But you have to decide. You have to decide what you can do, how much you can do. And, but if you do one, before you send it in, if you would talk to me or your director or somebody to make sure that you're getting the most bang for your buck, putting them in. If you've got $1,000 order, put in two parties at $500, right? Free shipping on both of them. But yeah, now that shipping's come into play, the only way I'd split it up probably would be, well, you just have to do the math and see which way you come out better on your gifts. On your free and half price stuff on your gifts, but your free and half price stuff to see if it's going to cost you more with shipping for what you get in your free and half price in your host rewards. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, so if there's nothing else, like I said, we'll be meeting again on February the 17th at 8 p.m. Central. Will we have World Tour before then? Maybe. I don't have my calendar over here. So, and World Tour, Gary got his shirt. Got him a 2X. It was very snug, and I sent it back. And I don't want another one. I don't. It's more form-fitting than last year's. Okay. But Misty York, I am so glad you're back. You're the one that's fabulous. I'm so glad you came back. And oh, that's the other thing I was going to tell you guys. If you've got former downline that's no longer selling, reach out to them with a new catalog and let them know they can come back for nothing. And then once they come back, if they want to, within that month of them being with us, coming back, they can get the reinstatement kit for $59. No, they won't offer the new sales kits after the 31st, but there's no break on them, Lisa. If you went through and added up how much everything was in it, it's the same price. Okay, it's what you will do after the first of the month. So it's just up to you which one is best. Okay. But like I was saying, if you've got former teammates that have dropped off and you think they might like these new mini diffusers or the smaller diffusers coming out or any of the stuff that we've got that's brand new that you're excited about, get a catalog to them and ask them if they'd like to reinstate. And once they do, they can get a kit that month for $59. The other thing to remember is every order that you turn in of $200 or more, you have a host join kit attached to that you can use on every one of those. So offer it to anybody. If it's a party, offer it to the hostess. If the hostess doesn't want it, offer it to the guest, any of the guests you think might be a good Scentsy consultant. Okay. And then just like I got on Facebook and offered it, and Molly was like, whoa, I might like that. And then Lisa did it from her mom's party. So they can join from a party. You flip it. You don't have to give them the party, okay? They just get the kit. You make them the host, and they'll get the kit. You don't have to give them the party. And they can join for $59 or less according to how much they have in free product, okay? So, all right. Thank you, Sherry. And I love how y'all get on and network. This is so great. I get so excited with all the people that we get on here. So I'm going to shut off the recording and we will be talking to you guys, okay? All righty. See y'all later.